Hello everyone and welcome into today's movie reaction. We are continuing K-Halloween with another scary movie, and this time I'll be watching Halloween from the year 1978 for the first time. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you are excited for this reaction. If you've never been here before, my name is KL, and this corner of the internet is where I watch movies for the first time and I let you know what I think of them. And if you have been here before, welcome back. It is so good to see you. If you missed the kickoff of K-Halloween last week, I uploaded my reaction to The Shining from the year 1980. Click up here to go check that out. That movie was certainly something. And I really don't know with this movie if we're gonna have like a similar vibe or if it's gonna be completely different. I don't know what to expect, but I'm looking forward to finding out. For those of you that don't know, horror is a genre that I really do not have much experience in. It is a genre that I have tended to avoid for most of my life, both in the film space along with video games. I just have barely no horror experience. So it's one of those things where I really don't know how I'm gonna react. I think that I always assumed that horror would just freak me the fuck out, and maybe it actually won't, because now I have a few of them under my belt and it really wasn't so bad. But I am purposely avoiding things that I think would make me really scared, but maybe next K-Halloween I will dive into some of the more intense horror films. Let me know in the comments if that is something you would want. As always, if you are someone who prefers to watch along to the whole movie with me without any cuts or anything, you can find my full-length reaction over on my Patreon for just $2 Canadian per month. And with that, you get access to all of my full-length watch-alongs for every movie that I have reacted to on the channel. You do need your own copy of the films in order to watch along with me. And also on Patreon, you can find access to polls and exclusive reactions to a variety of TV series. It is the best way to support me and what I do here on the channel. And thank you to everyone who is on Patreon. It means the world and I appreciate you so much. Before we get started, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. It is the best way to get notified of my next reaction videos. And hit that like button at the end of this video if you enjoyed this reaction. And with that, it is officially time to press play. Haddonfield, Illinois. Oh, 1963. Did not know that this movie was set in the 60s.
Are alone, aren't we?
Michael's around someplace.
Go upstairs.
Okay.
I was literally just checking to make sure my volume was up all the way because they sounded quiet and I wasn't sure if that was just because we are outside the house and they're in the house or if it was an error on my end. And then that thing happened. It's like, okay, the volume's fine. Why are we the perspective of the would-be killer? I don't like this. Oh, she's not wearing a top.
Michael!
Michael?
Oh, he's just a kid. Smiths Grove, Illinois. Now we're in 1978. Okay. October 30th. That is my birthday. So 1963, 1978, 15-year jump.
You ever done anything like this before?
Only minimum security.
You haven't anything to worry about. He hasn't spoken a word in 15 years.
Michael.
Just trying to understand what we're dealing with here.
So what, did he kill his sister and then just stop talking? He looked like he was about 7, so put him at like early 20s, 22.
You mean you actually never want him to get out?
Never, never.
Then why are we taking him up to Hardin County if you're just gonna lock...
Because that is the law.
Oh my gosh, there's so many people outside. Don't put your window down. Yeah, behind you. Is that Michael, I wonder?
He's gone from here. The evil is gone.
I'm assuming that was Michael? Makes sense, right? All right. Now it's Halloween. Hello, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Coming by to look at the house at 10:30. Be sure to leave it under the mat.
Promise!
Her voice has really not changed at all.
Coming over tonight?
Same time, same place.
Can we make jack-o'-lanterns?
Sure. I have to drop off the key. The Myers house. The Myers house.
Oh, their house looks very abandoned and like nobody lives there.
That's the spook house.
Just watch.
I was just about to say, I hear breathing.
I'll see you tonight.
Bye. I wish I had you all alone.
I don't like the breathing.
Patient, Doctor. If precautions weren't strong enough, you should have told somebody. I told everybody! Nobody listened. Sam Haddonfield is 150 miles away from here. Now, for God's sakes, he can't drive a car. He was...
Well... Also, I feel like if you're determined enough, you can figure out how to drive a car pretty quickly. Yeah, that's not creepy at all.
Personified fate. In Samuel's writing...
I miss when costumes were super basic like this.
Boogeyman is coming. Leave me alone. He doesn't believe us. Boogeyman.
Poor kid. Oh, God. Why are we slowing down?
He's on his way. You've got to believe me, officer. He is coming to Haddonfield. Because I know him.
What's wrong, Annie? You're not smiling.
I'm never smiling again. Paul dragged me into the boys' locker room.
Exploring uncharted territory?
Totally charted. Just talk. Sure. Old Jerko got caught throwing...
I forgot my chemistry book.
Let's see, my French book and... Well, who needs books anyway? I don't need books.
Speed kills!
How did they not notice the mask? Don't break. I love how prominent the music is when he shows up.
I've got 3 choices. Watch the kids sleep, listen to Linda screw around, or talk to you.
Is he gonna show up again on the side? Oh, I just noticed her platforms. Love them. No. 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 I love how she seems like fascinated by it.
Look where?
I'm not gonna see him.
In the bush.
She's like, I'm gonna talk to this
Hey,
bitch.
creep.
Of course he's gone.
He wants to take you out tonight.
Yeah, okay.
He was standing right there.
I find myself scanning the background, like looking for him.
Excuse me,
Oh,
Laurie.
Mr. Brackett, I'm sorry, Mr. Brackett.
Oh, I didn't mean to startle you. You know, it's Halloween. I guess everyone's entitled to one good scare, huh?
Trick or treat! Trick or treat!
Oh my god, they're trick-or-treating so early. Gotta wait till nighttime. I would not want to go outside. This is him, isn't
Hello?
it?
Who is this? Hello?
Why'd you hang up on me? I had my mouth full.
Oh my god. I feel like if I kept seeing a strange man everywhere I went, I would like never want to leave the house ever again. Wouldn't even want to be at home either. I don't know where I'd go.
Judith Myers, row 18, plot 20.
So is this the girl that was killed by him?
Why do they do it? Goddamn.
No, he dug up his, I assume, sister?
18, 19.
Yeah, no, that's the one you're looking for.
He came home.
So I wonder, are we gonna see that skeleton later? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh my god, he's driving so close.
Little Lindsay Wallace won't know what hit her. My dad! Get rid of this! Just be natural. There he is. Just be natural.
Oh god, this isn't gonna be natural at all.
Oh, somebody broke into the hardware store. Probably kids.
Michael.
Well, now all they took was some Halloween mask, a rope, and a couple of knives. Who do you think it was?
It's hard.
It's a rope and knives.
Pardon me, I'm Loomis, Dr. Sam Loomis.
Well, maybe a few minutes. I've got to take care of...
He's gonna drive right past you. Turn your head. Ugh, of course. Of course. Of course.
What's the matter with you? He knew. I'm sure he could smell it.
I probably could.
What are you gonna wear to the dance tomorrow night? I didn't know you thought about things like that, Laurie.
This is some like severe stalker shit. And also, talk about being completely oblivious to your surroundings when you're driving. You should always be looking behind you. The breathing is very unsettling. I do not like. It feels like Laurie is the only one that sees him, but I don't know if that's accurate or if everyone else is just completely oblivious to this man in a mask.
Does anybody live here?
No, not since 1963 when it happened.
What is that?
It's a dog.
What?
It's still warm.
What?
He got hungry.
What?
Man wouldn't do that.
This isn't a man.
Yeah, remember who we're talking about? Okay, I'm glad that we didn't like see visuals of this dog. This was the room.
It happened in here.
Mm-hmm.
Standing on the lawn, he could have seen inside.
Fuck. All right, that got me.
Seems to me you're just plain scared.
I met him 15 years ago. I was told there was nothing left. I spent 8 years trying to reach him, and then another 7 trying to keep him locked up because I realized that what was living behind that boy's eyes was purely and simply evil. I'm gonna wait for him.
Why do you keep him under there?
Mom doesn't like me to have him.
Laser Man, Neutron Man, I can understand.
They're just
why.
comics.
Dole residents.
I have big, big news for you.
Just a dog. Okay.
I'm about to be ripped apart by the family dog.
No, I think the dog's about to protect you, or wants to protect you.
Lindsay!
Okay, so the boy sees him too. Good.
I couldn't even face him. Tommy, there's nobody outside.
Just made a mess of myself. I gotta call you back.
No. He's there watching. I'm uncomfy. Please don't kill the dog. Please don't kill the dog. Please don't kill the dog. I hate him. He kills dogs for fun.
What about the boogeyman?
There's no such thing.
Can we make the jack-o'-lantern now?
Let's go.
I'm worried. I'm worried. I'm worried. Ugh. No. No, 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 no.
Lindsay!
Annie, Paul called!
Ow!
Why does it lock from the outside? That's what I want to know.
You locked yourself in.
I know! Now promise me you won't tell anybody about this.
It is kind of embarrassing when you like take out the whole Michael part of it.
Yeah, but I've seen you stuck in plenty of other positions.
My parents are gone.
Oh, that's fabulous. When did they leave?
About a half hour ago.
Oh, utterly fantastic.
So quick at leaving, and not a sound made.
Why don't we not stand here talking about them and get down to doing them?
Whoa. Okay. Very forward. Nope. Don't like that. I don't like that.
Hi, Tommy.
Hi, come on in.
Oh, fancy.
This has not been my night.
Thought Paul was grounded.
He was. Old Jerko found a way to sneak out.
I love that she's dropping the kid off to get some time. I'm worried about Annie though. Now that she's completely alone. I feel like she might get stuck in the laundry room again.
Oh,
Is he gonna be in the car?
I can roll on the snow. Really
It sounded like he was in the house.
my fault.
Love that she didn't even notice that the door just opened. Unless she just figured it out now. Jesus fuck. That was definitely the scariest part of this movie so far. I was wondering if there were going to be any like actual scary moments. Are you checking for the boogeyman? I'm sure he is. No, don't hide behind that because you gotta look behind. Oh, never mind. I see what he's doing. And her friend's still waiting.
I'm not afraid. Bull. I'm not. Then go in. Chicken. Go ahead, Lonnie.
Hey. Hey, Lonnie. Get your ass away from there.
He's like so proud of himself. Oh.
Jesus. You all right?
Don't sneak up on people like that.
I watched him for 15 years, sitting in a room, staring at a wall, not seeing the wall, looking past the wall, looking at this night, inhumanly patient.
Don't rip my blouse. It's expensive, idiot.
Then you rip my clothes off. Then we rip Lindsay's clothes off. Yeah, I think I got it.
Totally.
They look just like the couple from when the movie first started, when Michael was 6. I am very worried.
Totally dark.
Yeah.
Annie, we're here.
Yeah, there's a little problem with Annie. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? This is not gonna be good. So creepy.
Hey, is Annie around?
No, I thought she'd be home by now.
Well, she's totally not here.
Have a good time.
We definitely will. Bye. I can't. What if it's the Wallaces? Get Annie in trouble, you know.
I love that there's a pumpkin on the nightstand.
I'll be right back. Don't get dressed.
Something gonna happen to him or her while he's gone.
Annie? Oh, Linda, you asshole. Come on out.
Oh my god. The way he's just staring. It's very unsettling. She's next is my guess. Oh. God, okay.
Well, did you get my beer?
Look up, maybe.
Cute, Bob. Real cute.
So creepy.
Can't you answer me?
Behind you.
Hello? Hello? All right, Annie. First I get your famous chewing, now I get your famous squealing.
It's not that kind of squealing.
Are you fooling around again? I'll kill you if this is a joke.
She's already dead. So, you know. Both her friends are dead. That's kind of sad. It's really sad. Is she gonna go investigate? I hope not. I feel like Michael's gonna find his own way here anyway. Still standing here. I don't know if Michael's gonna come back here. Maybe Michael knows that he's here and is intentionally avoiding this place. Or maybe not? Or wait, do they live just down the road from this house? I wasn't paying super close attention to the neighborhood, so.
Bob? Linda?
They're all dead, girl. No one go in that house if I were you. I also still want to know what he did with the dug up grave. Can we like turn on some lights in here? Make things not so scary. Oh, creepy. And that's Annie's body, right? Oh my god, don't back up too far. You're gonna back up right into him. Holy fuck. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Get out of the house. Run. Run. And he's in there because this is the image. I've seen this image. It's the image I used in my promo for Halloween. Yep, there's the face. Oh my god. Well, that was just bad aim, sir. Okay, Lori, now is the time to run, girl. Now, let's go. Okay, just flip the lock. Flip the lock. Oh, it looks like he did nick her a bit with the arm, with the knife, I mean. What is it with the axes in the hands through the doors? I was expecting her to grab a piece of glass or the rake and just knock him.
Oh God, help me, please! Man, please help me! Please! Can't you hear me? Oh God!
Wow, mean neighbors. Holy shit. They are not block parents. Oh my God, hurry, 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 hurry. How did the keys fall out? Those pockets are so damn tight.
Tommy, it's me! Tommy, hurry up! Tommy, please!
Tommy, get upstairs.
What is it, boy?
Get upstairs, get Lindsay, lock the bedroom door. Do as I say! Hurry!
How did he get in the house? Ah! Yeah, grab the knife, go stab him. Game over. Except I feel like that's not how this works. No. Don't put your guard down. Don't put your guard down. This isn't over. Don't let go of the knife. Pick that knife back up. Could you somehow get this guy to help her? Because he knows who he is. Are the kids okay?
Tommy, Lindsay.
Okay, good.
The boogeyman. I'm scared.
There's nothing to be scared of.
Are you sure?
How? Killed him.
Yeah, about that. How did the kids not see him? Oh my God. Told you, you should not have dropped the knife. You should not have let your guard down. Okay, now yell for help and that guy will hear you. Oh yeah, sure, let's hide in the closet. Great idea. Grab the knife. Grab the knife. Do not let it go this time. Jesus. Okay, don't be slow about this. Hop over him. Get the fuck out of the room. Just be quick. Be quick. Don't let go of the knife. Why? Hold on to it the whole time. You're literally leaving it right beside him.
I want you to go down the stairs and out the front door. I want you to go down the street to the Mackenzie's house. I want you to tell them to call the police and tell them to send them over here.
How are you just so chill sitting there? He's... And you dropped the knife. Yeah, you're right there. You're right there. Help them. Help them. Can you go inside? Lori, now is not the time to just chill. It's time to run. Now. Lori! Walk a lid! No. 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 Help her! Help her! Help her! Oh, heck. Oh, damn, he shot him. Holy shit. Holy fuck.
What's the boogeyman?
As a matter of fact, it was.
And he killed 3 people, just FYI. All right, so he doesn't die. This is good to know. No wonder there have been so many other Halloween movies made. Breathing's the worst part, man. The end. And that was that.
So that was Halloween, and before I get into my thoughts, I am wearing different clothes and I might look a little bit different because it is the following morning. I was trying to get my thoughts in order last night after watching the film, and I was just having such a hard time figuring out what I wanted to say, so I decided to just go to bed and decide that I would sit here immediately the next morning, which it is now, and record all of these thoughts. My head is a lot clearer today, and I feel a lot more refreshed. So that's that. I'm really happy that I finally sat down and watched this movie. Like I said in the intro, this movie has been on my list forever, and I have just never made the time to actually sit down and watch it. Now I have. I would personally rate this movie a 2.5 or 3 stars out of 5. I can totally see and understand how this movie inspired so many different horror films to come after it. I know that the slasher style of horror is very popular, and that this movie, I think, seemed to be one of the first that kind of set that off. I feel like if I had been alive in 1978 and had seen this movie when it was first released, I would have a completely different opinion about it. But for me, I think in this movie, I was just expecting more to happen, if that makes sense. And because it didn't, this movie did at times, and I would argue like most of the time, it did feel a little bit on the boring side for me. And that's not because I found the movie slow or anything like that. I can't really describe it. Like, I found the pacing was okay. I thought the runtime of this movie was just fine at 90 minutes. I just can't really explain it. I think a big part of it is the fact that a lot of the POVs that we were going through were from Michael's perspective. So of course, the things that he's looking at are not particularly interesting to us, and we're not really hearing a bunch of conversations all that often. And I don't know, it's just, I'm finding it hard to explain, but hopefully some of you understand where I'm coming from. I will say that I would love to watch this a second time, maybe down the road, just to see if maybe it was this first time watching experience. Maybe I just need a second viewing to go through it over again. I'm really not sure. This movie was not bad at all. Like, I enjoyed it. It just wasn't great for me. Also, I know there's like 12 other movies in this franchise, and some of them have come out in recent years. So please leave comments letting me know if you think that I would enjoy those a little bit more. Please don't spoil the movies, of course, but yeah, I'd be happy to know if maybe one of the newer Halloweens would be more up my alley. The scare factor in this movie, there were a couple times that got me, but honestly, for the most part, I didn't feel super scared at all. This movie didn't give me like the continuous goosebump under the skin feeling like the last movie did, which was The Shining. I would personally consider this movie to be more on the fun side than the scary side, but we all love a good, fun, scary movie, right? Michael's theme, the score that played every single time he showed up, was so good, and I've heard that song before. I know that it's pretty iconic, it's pretty common, but I wasn't expecting it to play as much in this movie as it did, but I'm not unhappy by that. I love the song, so getting to hear it so many times was just awesome, and it really did enhance a lot of the scenes with him. I also noticed that about halfway through the film, I just started to scan the background in every single scene looking for him. I think there was a part of me that was expecting him to just be lurking in the shadows in like every single scene we had, and I'll admit that it was kind of fun looking for him, even though a lot of times he just wasn't there and didn't show up, but still, it was fun to do that, and I love that the movie kind of made me do that subconsciously. The scariest moment for me was absolutely that moment where he was in the car and grabbed Annie from the back seat. I don't know why I wasn't expecting him to be in the car, but I genuinely wasn't. So that was definitely the most scary moment for me. Jamie Lee Curtis's character, Laurie, was definitely my favorite character. I think her performance of Laurie was really good, and I believe I remember correctly when I say that this movie was like the movie that kicked her off in her career. That being said, I didn't feel any kind of connection to Laurie at all. Didn't really feel like I knew her all that much. There just wasn't any time for that, which I feel like with horror, you can't really expect to have such huge character development or anything, so I get it. Jumping back to Michael, what I love so much about his physical appearance is how simple it is, but how effective it is. It's just some coveralls and a mask, and that's it. But his stance was creepy AF, and the way that he walked was super creepy, and the way that he just stood there staring was creepy. At the end of this movie, I was left feeling like I just want to know more about him. What sparked this? What is his history at the psychiatric hospital? I just want more. And I don't know if any of the other movies address this, but that's how I'm feeling about Michael specifically. One scene in this movie that really stands out to me is the scene with Annie and Laurie in the car, just driving around, smoking a little bit of weed during the sunset and just having a conversation. I know that they were being followed, but if you take out that part and remove the creepy stalker aspect, I don't know, it was just a really wholesome scene. I I really enjoyed it, and it reminded me a lot of my own high school days when I would drive around with my friends and just shoot the shit. And we didn't smoke weed, but we had snacks. There's one thing in particular that I definitely did not like about this film, and before I say what it is, I know that it's the time that this film was made. The 70s were a whole different area of life with different standards and all kinds of things. And I'm obviously coming at this from someone who is younger and has different expectations and different standards for things, and obviously the world has evolved. But the one thing I didn't like is that we had these underage girls, high schoolers, and we saw nudity. Like, it wasn't blurred or it wasn't hidden, like we full on saw chest. And even if the actors were consenting adults, which is fine, the problem is that, you know, they're still portraying underage girls. And that just gives me the ick, man. Like, that's a nah for me. And I know that this movie is not the only culprit of this. Like I said, 70s were a different time. They didn't care as much about that back then. They pretty much considered you adult from the moment that you were 16, but there's still something that just, it rubs me the wrong way. And I fully admit that that is because of the world that I live in today and just how I am today. All right, I'm gonna wrap up my review by discussing some things that I've looked up because I love looking up things about the movies that I watch. I didn't used to do it in my earlier reactions here on YouTube. I used to just speak from my brain, but I really enjoy looking up things and I kind of want to talk about some of that. So the first thing I saw was that Psycho, the one that I'm about to watch in 2 more weeks. I saw that that movie was an inspiration for this one, which has me really excited because I don't know, I'm just really excited to watch Psycho. I'm excited to watch an older film, one from the 60s, and just kind of see how it is. I don't know if that one will scare me at all. I'm just excited. I also saw that Jamie Lee Curtis's mom stars in Psycho, which I did not know. So I think that that is really cool. It makes me even more excited to see it now. And it looks like because Jamie Lee Curtis's mother was in Psycho, that was part of the reason why Jamie Lee Curtis was cast for this movie. And I think that's really neat. Another thing that I saw when I was looking things up is just how little money this movie cost to make, which is so awesome considering how much money it earned at the box office and then what it has spawned since into this whole-blown franchise, and I think that's so cool. I personally think for the budget, this movie turned out great. I loved all the practical effects. I don't think that there was a single special effect in this movie, which is awesome. Practical is great, and I just loved seeing that everything was practical. I saw that the mask that Michael wears is actually a Captain Kirk mask, Captain Kirk from Star Trek, that they just kind of altered a bit. All right, lastly, and I think I might start doing this for every reaction moving forward because it's one of my favorite things to do, but after I finish all my recording, I love going onto Letterboxd and looking at people's reviews. Some people are just so hilarious with their reviews on Letterboxd, so I'm gonna start reading you a few of my favorites for Halloween. All right, first we have a 4-star review from Ciara that says, "All this guy does is stand there breathing heavily like, damn bitch, just take a puff from your inhaler and go." And then we have a 4-star review from Aaron that says, "If Michael Myers can wear a mask, then so can you." And I fully agree. And lastly, we have another 4-star review, this time from Amaya, that says, "I be in my girl's ear like Michael Myers heavy breathing." All I'm saying is that if you're not on Letterboxd, you should be. Letterboxd has such a great mix of people that give like very thorough, detailed reviews, and then you have people like that leave just like little one-liner reviews that are so funny, and I just love them so much. And also, I am on Letterboxd, and I put my YouTube links in my reviews for films, and I rate them, and you can also see what I have previously watched before I started my reaction channel, so make sure if you're on Letterboxd, give me a follow, letterboxd.com/KL. Link is in the description and the pinned comment. With that, I think that is all I have to say about this movie. So as always, please leave your comments below and let me know what you think of this film. I feel like this film is well loved by so many. And like I said, I didn't hate it at all. I didn't even dislike it. I just feel very like middle of the road about it. Like there are moments about it that I liked and enjoyed, and then there were moments in it that I just kind of felt were a little bit on the boring side for me. It was kind of just a mix, and I feel like there's so many movies out there that just land in the middle for folks. There's nothing wrong with that. But one of my favorite things about doing these videos is reading your comments and chatting with you all in the comments about your thoughts and feelings. So definitely let me know. If you enjoyed this reaction, please give it a like. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please click here to do so. You will get notified of my next reaction videos. And if you want to continue watching one of my videos, please click over here. YouTube will recommend you one. Thank you so much again for joining me today. I appreciate it so, so much. And we will see you next week for The Silence of the Lambs. Take care, everyone.